You can get very comfortable with your degree offerings, and trying to do something different takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of buy-in from your faculty. But we feel we're at a really interesting turning point in the history of not only the Krannert School and Purdue, but higher education as a whole, in which very slow-moving approaches to innovation in curriculum are not going to be adequate. We really decided that we needed a couple of new degrees to meet industry needs, to communicate effectively to students about what opportunities there were, and to really take advantage of our outstanding faculty. Our faculty in supply chain and operation management are among the best in the entire world. Some of the leading scholars running one of the best master's programs anywhere. We know right now there's an enormous demand for folks who can solve supply chain problems. And students, as they have seen news of disruptions of shipping containers and the inability to get things onto shelves, realize that there are very interesting problems to solve there. So we created the supply chain and operations management degree to reflect those combinations of needs. We also created a business analytics and information management degree to parallel the #1 ranked master's program we have in this area. Businesses are driving value from data, and they need students who are digital natives, not in a social media sense, but in a sense of being incredibly fluent with how we use data to drive business value.
In a traditional business school, most of students will go for finance, accounting, and marketing majors. But because the recent development in industry, then we find out that there are certain emerging and very, very attractive areas. The school look at that opportunities, then we just look at our faculty or look at the environment and to decide whether we should offer that major. Krannert is not, we wait until this last minute to come up with a program like this. In fact, back in 2000, we started a course in data mining. Then in 2007, we offered the first certification in business analytics. In 2016, we offered an MS program in BIMS, which is Business Analytics and Information Management. After so many years of the faculty development, I think we are in a very, very good position to offer this undergraduate program.
What we have done, both in our collaborations across campus and internally, is to try and put an infrastructure in place that allows us to innovate more quickly, that rewards innovative approaches in individual courses and across courses.
We've spent the last year, a committee of us, really drilling down to what does teaching excellence look like? What is that going to mean at Krannert? And then this semester we started rolling out with doing high-level mentoring with faculty, really thinking strategically about how do we support these teachers and help them become better at engaging with students in the classroom so that students then have a better experience. On a dime, we had to flip to online education. And my sweet spot is in the classroom with students. So one of my personal challenges for myself was, as I taught a synchronous online class, how can I make it feel as much like the students were actually in the classroom with me as possible? And what I found that surprised me is there were some things that I experimented with in that online capacity that I have then brought back actually into the face-to-face classroom. Being willing to not go, this is the way I've always taught and this is the only way I'm going to teach, but instead looking at it as an operations, continuous improvement type of environment.
If you look at today, you have an innovation, you look great today. 6 months, a year later, they are not considered innovation or new idea anymore because someone will catch up.
We can't be satisfied with a curriculum that changes once every 10 years. We have to be thinking constantly about evolving needs.